Hi everyone, welcome back. Hisashiburi. Um, it's been a while since I've done one of these again, and I always say that, but I guess I just want to keep you guys updated and how my life's been. So far, I met some amazing people just recently, and finally got back into breaking. Found some great people at a nearby dance school here, and the practices are every Fridays, and I'm happy that I finally have a practice spot at least and some people to talk to and you know, fellow breakers or break dancers, however you want to call it. And it's nice how things are. It's interesting how things work out. And I don't know if you believe in fate or anything like that, but you know, as life goes on, whether it's coincidental or not, or whatever you believe, like it's the people you meet that end up making your life experiences more, I guess, fun. And even just like a simple hello, or just walking into a random store, or like going into some random Google reviewed store that you just happen to be close by, or something, just anything that catches your eye, and then you meet the people there. And one of the biggest things that nowadays I don't see is how people have forgotten how to start a conversation and learn the stories of the people in their town or the people in their community. And you know, YouTube, for example, or Instagram, we're kind of trapped in this bubble where we're not so open anymore. And after living in Japan, you start to realize, like, hey, I've been stuck in this bubble. For me, I've been stuck in a bubble, and I didn't realize that there's so much people that have a story to tell, and they they're just waiting for someone to talk to. And all it takes is to strike up a conversation of just anything. And for me right now, it's like I live in a new country, foreign, everything's foreign to me. But that's the biggest thing, is you're restarting your life again, and you're trying to build up your friendships and the people you meet again. And it's easier said than done to do everything, but learning all these things by myself and finding an opportunity to just meet new people is something I've always wanted to do. And or just be myself and move on from being stuck at home and being on the computer all the time. This paved the way for me to understand myself and find that ikigai, my purpose, or whatever that I'm trying to fulfill for myself. And it's hard to figure that out even now, because as someone who growing up, I struggled with loneliness and trying to figure out what I really want in my life. And sometimes you just don't know what you want. And recently I had an interesting conversation with one of the first people that became my friends when I first came, to the town that I'm in. And I'm super grateful for this person. Is what am I gonna do after, or what other jobs are out there for me specifically, and someone who has to restart again. I've always wanted to do other stuff, but those are the things that I'm trying to think about, finding new goals and new aspirations. And it's tough. Teaching English is one of the easier routes that most people say, but it's one of the things that should I continue, or should I find some other passion somewhere else? And it's hard. And also there's also that side where I want to experience love, and people, my friends, tell me like, don't chase, don't pursue, and just work on yourself again. But it's so hard when I'm 27 now, and it's like I feel like I've been waiting for too long. I didn't take my chances, and now I put myself in a situation that makes it a lot harder for me now. And people are gonna say, you're still young, don't worry about it. But time does keeps moving. But my friends are right. I can't just be too selfish and just continue pursuing and chasing. And I do need to work on myself a lot more, and there are things I need to fix too. Some bad habits, and I need to make more good habits. And I should probably make more videos, to be honest, to get these things out and just talk. That's a good mental relief for me. And who knows, life may change for the better or for not. You never know with how things go in life. But as of now, happy. I'm happy for all the people I've met, and in my heart, it feels good to know that I have an impact on some people. And it's, even though I may not think it, I may not feel like I have an impact, but these things do matter, just your presence. And who knows, maybe better things are out there for me and for those people I've treated respectfully and nicely, and made friends with. Who knows, life just keeps going, and we just gotta survive. But yeah, maybe next video I'll talk about my Japan adventures and where I've been so far. I was supposed to talk more about Golden Week, but to be honest, I kind of forgot. So anyways, I'll end it there, and hope everyone's doing good, and good luck out there. And if you're working on your goals, keep going. Anyways, peace.